Hello. Every day we must intentionally make the decision as to whether we will duck or lean in. We will either lean in to whatever life throws at us through the adversity, the trials, the tribulations we face, all the storms of life, and the good times. We will lean in and grow, or we will duck and run. My dad, who recently went home to be with Jesus, worked odd shifts when I was growing up. He didn't have much time to play baseball with me. But one beautiful spring day, Dad was off work and asked if I wanted work and help with my hitting. Oh my goodness, I jumped at that chance. We walked the 2 blocks to the park down the street. Everything was going great in my mind. We were having a blast. Without warning, Dad threw this pitch, had to be coming at me 100 miles an hour, right straight for my head. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do? Panic sets in, fear sets in. What am I going to do? I got to get out of the way. All that in about 2 seconds. Will I duck or lean in? Which is our question today. I made the bad decision to duck because I was not aware that what was coming at me was a curveball. That beautiful curveball, it came in right for my head, and then it broke down and in. For any of you have ever stood in a batter's box watching that baseball come at your head, you know what I mean. Next thing I remember is Dad standing over me asking, "Are you okay?" Well, of course I was. I wouldn't have said anything else because we'd have probably gone home. His very next stern words to me were, "Don't duck. Lean in. Lean in, attack the ball, face the hardship, and overcome." What a life lesson. We lean into our successes and opportunities. We lean into all the universe has for us. We learn to lean in to all the difficulties that we face. Lean into trials and tribulations. Face all of life head on. Don't duck. Lean in. My very first lesson on intentionality. Oh, by the way, that very next pitch, same thing, right straight for my head. I'd learned a lesson. That same curveball, when it broke down and in, I stepped into it, I leaned into it, and I smacked it right back to Dad. And he didn't duck. He leaned in and caught it. Don't duck at what comes at you at life. Lean in and succeed.